hope that you had a wonderful holiday season. My wife and I and our 4 kids, we did. It was wonderful. We spent the majority of our time with friends and family, and we found ourselves going from house to house, kind of reconnecting and catching up with grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and friends that we hadn't seen in a while. And the first thing that would happen whenever we'd show up to a new place, people would ask, hey, what's been going on? We would ask them, hey, what's been going on? Then we'd spend the first 45 minutes, hour, or even longer sometimes just catching up with one another, figuring out what's been happening, just talking about the details of what's been going on in our lives. And we'd spend all these time talking about the details, and then kind of once we'd finished with the details, then that's when the real conversations began. How is your life really? How are you feeling in this moment? And just being with one another, just being there after we'd spent that time catching up. You know, a lot of times we treat our life with Jesus the same way. We show up on Sunday morning and we spend that hour or hour and 15 minutes at church as kind of a weekly touch point to reconnect with God, to catch God up on what's been happening in our lives, and maybe say a few prayers for the next week of what's going to take place. But here's the thing. In our life with Jesus, he is with us every moment of every single day. In John chapter 14, Jesus said, he said that there is another advocate, another person of God that is going to come, that's going to be with us forever. He is the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit is going to lead us into all truth. So the Holy Spirit is with us every moment of every single day. Now, as believers, we oftentimes pray a prayer, God, would you be with me right now? And there's nothing wrong with that prayer, but what we're really saying is, God, would you make me more aware of you in this moment? Because theologically, God is with us. The Holy Spirit lives inside of us. In Romans chapter 8, verse 11, it says the same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead lives inside of you. So if you're a follower of Jesus, the Holy Spirit is in you and he is with you every moment of every single day. The God who spoke the world into existence is with you. The God who in his vast creativity created all that we see around us in nature is with us every moment of every single day. So the next time that we're sitting in a business meeting and a creative solution needs to come out of someone's mouth, we can pause in that moment and say, God, would you show me the answer here? Would you lead me into the truth? Would you give me the creative solution? Or maybe when we're in an argument with our spouse, we can pause and say, Holy Spirit, be with me now. Help me understand how I need to act in this moment. Or when we're with our kids and trying to train them in the way they should go, we can say, Holy Spirit, I know you're in me, you're with me. Would you help me right here, right now? So don't forget, you have access to the creator of the universe every moment of every day. Maybe this week, pause, take a breath in a moment of stress or a moment of weakness, pause, and in that moment say, okay, I know you're here, God. Would you give me wisdom? Would you speak to me? Would you comfort me? Would you lead me into truth right here,